we are. Hi, so I'm quickly losing daylight here. It is currently 4:04 p.m. while I'm shooting this, and I can already see the moon in the sky. And I can see that the sun has basically gone down. I'm losing daylight fast, so I thought I would shoot this while I still had some time. And my roommate's still out of the room, so I was going to take advantage of that. But she could be back any second, so this might take a few takes. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about my Thanksgiving weekend and how that went, and then give you my Christmas plans as pertaining to this vlog, as well as just other things, and then give you the word of the day at the end of the video. So to start, I'm going to talk about my Thanksgiving weekend. So this Thanksgiving is a little bit different than what my family usually does. We usually traditionally we spend the first half of it with my dad's family and the second half of it with my mom's family. And the way that this works is because I have cousins and an aunt and uncle that live in Montana, and they usually drive over here for Thanksgiving. They actually still have a house here too, because my aunt works with my dad, and they technically still live here, but I don't know, it's like a split property thing. But anyway, yeah, so they usually drive over here. We have Thanksgiving with my grandparents on my dad's side, and then my mom, my dad, and my brothers and I duck out after that and go to my mom's side of the family and have Thanksgiving there too. And yeah, but my mom's side of the family is kind of made up of like extended family, because my grandparents on her side are actually divorced, and one of my grandfather on her side, long story short, is not so much in the picture. Like, I know who he is and I've talked to him and stuff, but he just isn't around really. Like, last time I saw him was in June, and that was my graduation party, and before that I hadn't seen him for years. But anyway, I won't go into details on that, but anyway, and then my grandmother, usually around that time of year, is in Palm Desert, which is, I believe, in California, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so she wasn't there for Thanksgiving this year either. But that family that we hang out with is my mom's brother's wife. Her parents are basically surrogate grandparents for us, so it's just really awesome. I love Ponce and Rose so much. They're my favorite people ever. And yeah, so that's usually what we do. We kind of split up our Thanksgiving into two equal parts. But this year, my aunt and uncle and cousins didn't come from Montana. They kind of like had an early Thanksgiving with my grandparents on my dad's side, and then they had their own Thanksgiving over in Montana. So this year we brought my grandparents from my dad's side over to my mom's side of the family's house, and going into it, I kind of was thinking like, oh man, this is not, there's some tension between some people on my dad's side and my mom's side. It's just, it doesn't always go very well. I won't go into details on that. And this caused some tension between my parents actually on Thanksgiving, and what ended up happening was we drove up to my mom's side of the family, their house that we go to, and Zach and I, Zach's the 17-year-old, because Jack wasn't with us at the time, he's a 7-year-old, he was with our cousin already, he was already inside and stuff, but Zach and I ended up leaving them in the car to sort out their differences. So anyway, so it ended up going a lot better than I thought it would go, though, because once everyone was inside and stuff calmed down, we had a good time. We watched the football game. The Seahawks played the 49ers and won, rightfully so, the Seahawks. But yeah, we watched the game, we had some great dinner and conversation, and he's not like my uncle or like anything, he's the son of those surrogate grandparents, but like they're not really like, anyway, he's like a cousin or uncle-ish to me. Bryce, he's awesome. He brought his boss from work, which, I mean, some people might think that's weird, but he like has great relationships with the people that he works with, so it's like just like a friend. But we were talking to this guy about like music and stuff and playing Jenga, and I got to talk to my cousin Lauren, who's not really my cousin again, but she's yeah, anyway, she's really awesome. She's a little younger than me, but we graduated the same year, so it's a lot of fun to talk to her. Yeah, so Thanksgiving was a lot of fun. It ended up being, and yeah, so that was Thanksgiving Day. And then Black Friday, usually we try to avoid going down to the mall at all costs because it's hell to drive anywhere on Black Friday. Yeah, we ended up actually going down there. I live close to a mall, so it's like if you try to go anywhere on Black Friday, you're crazy. And well, because the thing is, like, my brother Zach, who's 17, he has like 6 guitars, and he's like, I want to start hanging them up on my walls. I want to put them here or there. And the thing is, he's in my old room, so I'm like, no, don't do it. It's my old room. You can't do that. But anyway, so he's like, let's go to Guitar Center, see what we can find, get a good deal. Oh, I need a capo. I need this other thing. So it's like, okay, I'll take you down to Guitar Center, which, oh, that was a madhouse. But anyway, kid lives and breathes music. He like wants to get a keyboard and a bunch of other stuff too, and I'm just like, all right, dude, like we're not gonna spend like normally like these keyboards are like $6,000 and they're cut down to like $3,000, which I mean that's a pretty good deal, but it's still a lot of money. I'm like, we're not gonna get you a keyboard today. It's like, I know, I just wanted to look. I was like, okay, cool. But after that, he ended up getting like a couple of things to like hang his guitars on the wall and a capo and other things. I don't remember what, but sorry, I'm shivering. It's cold in here and I'm losing daylight. But anyway, so we did that, and then I dragged him into the mall because, well, we were like right across the street from it, but oh my gosh, it was parking hard to find. Anyway, I had a $50 gift card, which, by the way, if Auntie Elise, Uncle Luis, and Gracie, Alana, all you guys, if you ever see this, thank you so much for those gift cards. I used the Sephora one a little while ago to replace some makeup tools that very badly needed replaced. And I went to PacSun on Black Friday and I used the gift card. Anyway, so they had like this deal going on that was like buy one get one free with denim, and I just ripped my favorite pair of jeans and I was like, okay, I need to go get jeans, awesome. And I went to the store, I was like, whoa, they have a buy one get one free, awesome. And then like most of the time, like their jeans are like $50 each anyway, so I was just like, I can get $100 worth of pants for $50. And it's not even my $50, it's on a gift card. It's like basically free pants. I was so excited about that. Sorry. But yeah, so that's what I did on Black Friday. I got free pants, and Zach got guitar stuff, and then we kind of just hunkered down for the rest of the night because you're crazy if you want to go anywhere on Black Friday. And then yeah, and then Saturday I kind of just hung around the house. Sunday I went to church with my family, and we also did this thing where, like, if you've ever heard of Toys for Tots, like, which is like a Christmas thing that they do, not my church, but like that people do. Sorry, there's like one piece of hair that's just not cooperating with me today. But anyway, with Toys for Tots, what you do is there's like a bunch of different events that you know, like they'll like hold like a bazaar or something where you like come and donate like a toy, and you can like do some event. This event was at a movie theater where if you come and donate a toy, you can get tickets to see a movie. And the movie that they were showing for this was Big Hero 6, which I've already seen, but and like Jack and I had already seen it, so we went to see it with my parents again, but we got in free, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so I did that on Sunday, and then came back on campus and crammed my homework because I had a speech and an essay due the next morning, which actually went off really well. But yeah, so that was my Thanksgiving break. Sorry, I'm like really shivering and I can't talk when I'm shivering. I don't want to put on a coat though because I'm lazy and don't want to get up. Struggle for real. Yeah, so the next thing on my list to talk about, so I'm looking at it right here, is my Christmas plans. So I go home, my last final is on December 9th, I believe, and I can basically go home after that because I live close enough. I don't have to like wait for a flight or anything. So I'm gonna go home, what is that, Tuesday? The dorms close on Wednesday, so I might wait until Wednesday because I have to like pack up a bunch of crap. But yeah, so my plans, I am going home either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and then Colton gets home the 12th, evening of the 12th, which is Friday, I think, or Saturday, somewhere in there. I think it's Friday. Pretty sure it's Friday. Anyway, yeah. So I don't really have any plans as far as like what I'm gonna do. I know that we're gonna have that vlog when he gets home. I don't know if we're gonna do it like right after he gets home or like sometime during those weeks that we're home. We basically have the same break. Like he's home a couple days later than I am, and he goes back on campus a couple days after I do, I think. But yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. And then my friend Christina gets home from her school the 20th, I think. She just told me today. But yeah, so I'm gonna hang out with her. And then like as far as like Christmas goes, like what we usually do is like Christmas Eve we spend with my dad's family. And we like open a couple presents or whatever and have dinner and stuff. And then Christmas Day, like Christmas morning, it's just us. It's like my mom, my dad, me, and my brothers. We open our own gifts and do our tree and whatever. And then Christmas, like the night of Christmas, the evening of Christmas Day, we hang out with my mom's family and do Christmas again. So we basically have like 3 Christmases, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, so that's our plan. That's my plan for Christmas. I don't know if it's gonna change. Sorry, my phone is just freaking out. But I don't know if it's gonna change, but that's the plan so far. And then yeah, a lot of downtime. I don't have a job right now. Wish I did, because money is money and I'm a college student. Money is good. Sorry, my chair's uncomfortable. But yeah, so that's my plan for that. And then for New Year's, I don't know what we're gonna do either, because usually like we used to like hang out with one of my friends' families, but some stuff went down. Anyway, we usually like we find a family friend to hang out with, or yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do for this year at all. But yeah, I'm basically free for for that whole time, and I'm like, I don't have classes, I don't have homework. I'm actually really looking forward to that. So yeah, that's my Christmas plans so far. I will update them if they change. And yeah, keep an eye out for our co-ed co-hosting vlog that Colton and I are gonna do. Probably gonna be about maybe like the week after he gets back, just because I don't know, he needs time with his family. I need time with mine. It's just like, yeah, we'll figure it out when we're gonna do that. So yeah, if you want to tell me about your Thanksgiving weekend or your Christmas plans, feel free to hit me up in the comments down below, or on Tumblr or wherever. I would love to hear about it. I enjoy hearing about other people's lives. It's pretty awesome. So the word of the day for today is shopaholic, spelled like this. And yeah, so the definition of shopaholic, if you don't know what it is, or if you haven't seen Confessions of a Shopaholic, it is one who is extremely or excessively fond of shopping. I am not so much a shopaholic, just because like I like going to the mall and I like looking at things, but I won't buy a lot of things. Like I like looking, I like window shopping. So I'm like a window shopaholic, you know, like I like looking at things and trying things on, like whatever, but I don't always buy things. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and if you have finals next week like I do, good luck. Don't go insane. And yeah, see you guys next week. Bye.